The headlights of rescue vehicles illuminate a ravine on the Dead Sea. They're searching for school children swept away in a flash flood on Thursday. The sound of rushing water is drowned out by helicopters sent from Israel.
We're doing everything we can. Everyone from the Ministry of Labor, the Ministry of Interior, Civil Defense, down in the water and up in the mountain. They won't be leaving the area until we know the fate of every student, every citizen.
Jordan has experienced heavy rains this week. Witnesses say the children were visiting popular hot springs inland from the Dead Sea when they were swept into a valley by a flash flood. Most of the children were under 14 years old. Rescuers said families picnicking at the holiday spot were among the dead and injured.
When the flash floods came to this site, it swept the students 4 to 5 kilometers from the hot springs to this valley which leads to the Dead Sea. There were people who ended up in the seawater, and there were people who managed to reach rocks and save themselves.
Jordan's Prime Minister tweeted this image of a letter between Amman's Victoria College and the Ministry of Education, showing they only had permission to go to Azraq, a 2-hour drive east of the Dead Sea.
The weather is bad. I mean, there were many warnings from the meteorological department in Jordan, and that's why I really don't understand how the school sent the kids in such a day.
The Dead Sea is the lowest point on Earth and prone to deadly floods. In April, 10 teenagers who were hiking in southern Israel also drowned. A few kilometres from the site, a procession of ambulances pushed through crowds at southern Shunay Hospital. Doctors treated more than 40 patients. Each time the doors opened, relatives swarmed, hopeful it might reveal the fate of those still missing.